what's your story and your path that got you to where you are today?
Yeah, so funny thing, Microsoft Access. I was using it in college. Now it's funny. I was talking to the dean of my university, where I did my undergrad, and now they have the major. I graduated as a management information systems major. Now it is a information systems and analytics major now, and in that program, the things that we use that people probably took for granted, Microsoft Visio and Microsoft Access. We didn't really talk about a lot about how it was used in the real world. We talked about that it was definitely a very, very important tool to have if you want to get a job in tech, and if you want to be able to do data, build dashboards. I mean, not dashboard, but build databases and be super powerful. So all I knew is like DBA and business analyst type roles and coding, because I started in computer science, and then I liked doing data and I ended up moving over. So fast forward to, I attended throughout college so many different programs, Inroads, Thurgood Marshall College Fund. I got internships at IBM, AT&T, and Defense Contracting Agency. And that just transitioned to a TMCF. I really loved what Booz Allen had to say, so I ended up going to Booz Allen. My first project
What did
was
Booz Allen
literally
say?
Booz out. So funny story. I went to TMCF and I was attending their information session, and I was asking them some questions, and they were like, "Where did you get this information from?" And most of the questions stemmed from like their annual report. I literally combed their annual report and pulled out some questions. I saw they had a loss of income, a loss of revenue from the prior year, and it was like a very big loss. So I started asking them questions. Well, I saw that you lost 23% of your revenue. How did you keep your employees employed? What did you do? Did you offer them training? And so they were just kind of like, yeah.
And this
So
is
can
before you
someone
were there
answer?
interning, right?
Yeah, this is just me at an information session at this summit at this leadership institute at TMCF. And so after basically asking, they stopped me from asking. They're like, "You can't ask any more questions." So after the third or fourth question, they told me I couldn't ask any more questions. And then when the session ended, they asked me to stay back, and they invited me to sit at their VP table at the gala. And that's where I actually met the VP of the the Defense Intelligence Group. And we had a good conversation. And he said, "Yeah, I heard you read our annual report. You had some things to say." So I told him, and he asked me to send the resume, and I sent it right from my phone to him, and he just like gave me that look and was like, "Okay, cool." So that day went really well, and then they ordered me some seafood, and I'm allergic, and I didn't know it was seafood, so I had like a mild allergic reaction, and they were like, "So the person we want to hire, we we then give her some food. Did anyone check this?" So it was really, at the time, it was like a panic, but the story is just really funny. But I definitely enjoy it. It showed me the people and how they care. The way like everyone escorted me out during the prayer, so nobody would see it and I wouldn't feel embarrassed.
So,
But
so, so,
they're
so
like, "Do you
you
want to
went
leave?"
there
I was
as
like,
as a
"No, wait, let's just wait. I don't want to like make it seem like we're leaving if LL Cool J was speaking." So it was like, I don't want to get
uh-oh.
up and leave if like mid speech. So it was really cool and fun. And then like a day later, I had an offer, and I had an IBM offer previously, and I was like, "Well, look, I already have this offer, and it's this," and they were like, "Yeah, we already know about it, so this is what we're offering you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So um, they made me an offer, and that's where I started. And when I got to that first client, they asked me to do data modeling with, had I done it before? And I was like, "Yeah, I use Visio." The client was like, "What? Visio? You know how to use it? We have 42 people here. Nobody knows how to use it." So I started doing data models with Visio and Microsoft Access. And
That's
that's
a
how I
great
started my
story.
career.
That's a great story. In my opinion, they had to offer you something. They poisoned you. So if they're going to poison you, the only follow up to that is a job offer. and,
I
and maybe a nice
know.
pay bonus.
They probably were like, call her tonight. Like,
If you've enjoyed this content, please subscribe. Your support helps ensure that we can bring you additional great technology professionals who are passionate about helping you become a great tech pro who's in high demand.